Iguales.
Okay, Zhang Zhizhen, welcome to the official podcast of the MUTUA Madrid Open. First of all, how are you feeling? How was the morning? How was everything?
Well, everything looks okay. Well, it's a little bit colder than what I thought. I mean, every year is colder and colder. The first year I came to here was a little bit hot, I feel, and then last year was cold, and then didn't expect that this year even colder than
Yeah.
colder. Yes, it was amazing weather. But anyway, it was still walking around in the city. Still, with the sun it's still nice.
It is nice. It is nice. I gotta tell you, first thing in the whole chat, I was there on 2023 in that match against Taylor Fritz. I was there on the crowd. I gotta tell you, that was one of the most beautiful tennis matches I've ever seen.
Thank you.
It was just incredible. I can see you. It was just like you could feel the whole crowd was into the match. I saw a couple of interviews. You said as a foreigner coming in here, you didn't expect the Madrid crowd to be this involved.
Yeah.
How was it from the inside of the match?
Well, that match was incredible already, but I want to say this: the match before against Nori, it was already incredible crowd. Like what I say, I still remember the tiebreak against Nori in the third set. When went to the tiebreak, and the whole fans are crowd, like everyone was very excited, and I mean, just makes me the feeling really comfortable. And even on this against Taylor Fritz, still same everything. Still everyone's cheering for me, and I was so happy for that. And just on that moment, you feel nothing to lose. I mean, you feel pretty relaxed and really, how to say, really focus every single point. Even was match points for him, and I still didn't really. I don't feel any nervous. I just trying to focus every single point, but. Yeah, it was an amazing moment for me, but still couldn't forget. Never gonna forget anyway.
Okay, it makes all the sense in the world, because obviously in that tournament you won those 3 consecutive matches on the deciding tiebreak. What's the because it's really hard to win a tiebreak, but then win 3 in a row and the deciding matches. How were you in the zone during that tournament? Was it maybe the serve? What was it? What was the thing that made you win those matches?
I don't know, just maybe a little bit brave in that moment, and also also for sure there's luck inside, because nobody can promise like for the tiebreak you win how many that week 5. But it was
5, yeah.
something like that. But anyway, I lost the tiebreak in the next match.
It happened.
So yeah, it happens. So you never know. I mean, just really try to focus on every single point, because tiebreak is only going for 7, and you don't serve how many in a row? You only serve 2 in a row. So which is every single point you have a chance. So just try it.
I want to ask you as well, because as an European, I don't know that much about the Asian Games. They were played that year, if I'm not mistaken. Was it 2023?
23.
So, for you to represent your country in the Asian Games, is it like huge over there? Like, because it was so important for you as a representative of your nation to win it all. So, how did it feel? And for us European people that may not know as much as about the Asian Games, what does it mean for you?
Well, it's a little bit different than others in tennis in Asian game, because first of all, we have such a long time didn't get the gold already. Other sports, they're much better than other countries in Asia, so they have a normal pressure. And for us, we're different. They are holding the goals already. We are trying to get the goals. That's two different positions. So when I was there, I didn't really expect I can win the gold.
Yep.
I mean, I'm just trying to do the best. I mean, because seen as a very, very good tournament to try to play.
Yeah.
Still have some player on that in that moment to play to tough to beat. And in the final against, always in the final, it's different moment. You get a little bit nervous, everything. And the moment when you win the match, you win the Asian game, that's I don't know what to say in that moment. Really, just feel happy, and that's all. And And after, I just feel a little bit more other stuff is coming to my mind, like okay, a long time then win the Asian game, blah blah blah. Those stuff, it's how to say, different. It's
It's
just
different.
different. Yes.
Would you say, because then a year later you played in the Olympics and you were the silver medal on mixed doubles, uh, would you say it was more special to win the
Asian
the Asian Games, or
All
does it?
zero.
Yeah,
It's
if you have to
tough.
choose one.
I have to choose one. Well, both is tough. If I don't have the ranking, then the Asian game is more important for me, because to get in the Olympic Games, but also Olympic Games is really important for us. I mean, both I would say it's very good. How to say, very good target to get the gold.
Yeah,
But I'll choose Olympic Games anyway.
Olympic Games.
Why not? Why not?
It makes sense. China, as a country, maybe if we go back 20 years ago, didn't have that many tennis players, and you are probably the biggest representation in masculine tennis. But did you feel that when the Shanghai tournament happened in Shanghai, do you feel like when you were a kid, let's just say 4 years old, and then the Shanghai tournament happened, and then you go back forwards in time to 2025, do you see like the growth of the sport? Was the Shanghai tournament like so important for the culture to grow?
Yes, I think so, because for my memory, it was Hanik Open. It was first what I can remember, and then it's the Master in the end of it's a final, like it's final Masters in the end of the year, and then become a Shanghai Master 1000, right?
Yep.
So I think we can keep this tournament in Shanghai for that long years, that long terms. It's really helpful for the let's say a Chinese player to play, because, for example, you can watch from when you're young, and then being as a ball boys.
Yep.
Everyone did the same. I think I did also
Okay.
ball boys. Only 2 weeks they fired me out. Anyway,
They fired you.
yes.
Oh,
Well, they had it open because I was trying to play some video game, but make it much whatever.
What video game were you playing?
No. It's gonna be one match. Is what? I should go for one match to go for the ball boys. We are turning. We are turning everyone. So I just missed one match. So
Just one match, and they
come
on.
big happen. Whatever.
What's wrong?
So yeah, so you can keep those tournament and then become those China Open and those 250 in China.
Yeah.
Beginning was only 1 250 and then becomes 2 250s the same weeks. So those tournaments makes the Chinese people or the player to have a more chance to play the tournament and to see those top player and then to compete them with them to get some wild card. That's more very important. Yeah.
I mean, of course, it had to be huge, and you moved. I think it was. You can correct me. A couple of, 5, 6 years ago, to Croatia for a bit.
It was Spain, Italy, France, Croatia. Now it's Croatia. Yeah, basically just follow with the coaches. Where my coach from, where I'm going. That's all. Yes.
I wanted to ask you about like the comparison between the Mediterranean life, as you said, in Spain, in Italy. How does it change to your life back in China back in the days? Is it a big change? Did you like that change?
It's a little bit different, the pattern as China. Spain and Italy a little bit more easy, relaxed. China, the people more chilling, relaxed. The people really nice, I would say. And Croatian people a little bit hurry up, right? A little bit back to well, yeah, still. Now still, yeah. The Croatian people a little bit more like strict. Chinese people even more. So I feel okay. Chinese people even hurry you up, like, hey, go, move fast, I guess. So it's okay. Really enjoying the in Europe time. Yeah.
Out of all the countries, would you say which one is the more relaxed?
I would say Italy then. I cannot say Spain, but Italy for sure.
Italy.
Yes, the people. Yeah, they're relaxed.
If you,
But look, for the time for the eating, Spain is. I cannot say any other country because yesterday we had a lunch.
Yep.
We've been there 12:30, around 1.
Yep.
Nobody in the restaurant.
Nobody?
I thought the restaurant is not good. And then after 1 hour, they're full of the people in the restaurant at 2 o'clock. I was okay.
Welcome to Spain,
Okay.
Zhang. This is how we do here in Spain.
Yeah.
When did you start playing tennis when you were a kid? How old were you?
When I was 4.
4 years.
Yes.
That's so young.
That's just play for fun.
You play for fun.
Yeah, 2 years to play for fun. My parents sent me there. I mean, every week, 1 time or 2 times during the weekend.
Yeah.
Just play with the other 3 kids. I mean, we
Yep.
are really enjoying that moment. 2 hours.
Of course.
Yes.
And at what point? Because your father used to play football,
Yeah.
and of course he wanted to play you any sport.
Yeah.
But football you didn't like as much. Maybe you tried tennis. You tried messing around different sports.
Didn't let me try football. Just try the tennis and the
Okay.
swimming.
Yeah.
And in the end, we chose the swimming. Because my father at that moment said he don't want me to go with a team sports,
Okay.
because even you are better, maybe your teammates are so, you know, so you still, or you are so, the teammates are very good, so don't want to, didn't want me to someone carry me up or I carry someone up, so it's tough, you know. So because he plays soccer, so football, so he know
Yeah.
what's the point, so one guy's very good, couldn't handle the whole team. So he wanted me to play the kind of single tennis, like single sports, like
Yeah.
decide by myself. Yeah.
Okay. And did you enjoy tennis from a young age? I mean, when you were 4, you just loved it from the start?
4 to 6 enjoyed.
Yeah.
4 to 10 so.
Okay.
10 to 15 not really. So after 16 a little bit better, a little bit getting better and better, because 12 to 16, you know, that moment you practice very hard.
Yeah.
You have to practice very hard, and then every day basically you miss the school, and whatever winter, summer you practice outside. That's terrible.
I mean, that's the thing. You gotta build that momentum. It doesn't matter if it rains or not. You gotta keep training. And you mentioned how when you were a kid, a ball boy, of course, over at the Masters Mill, you played computer games and video games.
Yeah, I play more computer games, but at that moment I still remember was a TV game. You know, the one you always have as the hand. You just win the things, and you play the tennis. But it was easy on that one. But
Okay.
I messed up.
Do you play now? Do you still play?
Yeah, computer. I always bring my laptop all the time with me.
Okay. And what games do you play? What?
I play some League of Legends and also Counter-Strike. And, yeah. Any other game, just depend on when the friend is coming to play which games.
Okay. Do you play with any guys on tour? Because Taylor Fritz was here a year ago. He told me he plays League of Legends as well.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
Anyway,
Now you can play with him.
probably he don't have that much time now.
What's your ranked position on League of Legends?
No, I play a long time. I don't play the ranked. Just play for the normal draft. Just easy. Just try to play. You know, not really going for it. But before shit.
No worries. Counter-Strike. Do you still play?
Yeah, this one I still play. I pretty like it.
I find Counter-Strike impossible. I gotta tell you. You know, I play with a controller on a PS5, so it's different for me. But I try to play on a mouse and then keyboard. For me, Counter-Strike is impossible. Just the aiming and everything. I don't know.
But with us, it's tough to control with the control.
Yeah.
Know? I mean, for us, it's tough when we are using the mouse and the keyboard. It's easy for us.
Easy.
Yeah.
Do you feel like a big change of connection between when you play in China and then, because you gotta play at the hotel Wi-Fi and stuff? It has to be awful.
Yes. I like it. I mean, first of all, I feel two different things, because sometimes how to say, League of Legends in Asia more strong.
Yeah, of course.
And
when you guys are the best.
But Counter-Strike in Europe is more strong. Yeah,
it is.
I mean, it is. So all the teams, all the games different. So when I'm playing here, the Counter-Strike, and then when I go back, I feel much easier. Then
Oh, that makes sense. Like here, when you play in Spain, you gotta play with what the Russians are really good. I'd say.
Russian good, European good. Yeah, European good. Yes.
Russian
good anything. Yes.
Anything really.
Yes, they're good on any video games.
Would you say you get more frustrated playing Counter-Strike or tennis?
Tennis again, for sure. I mean, because like what I say, because it's a 5 against 5. You have a teammate. You can sometimes the teammate can carry you out, and also you can carry your teammate, so you feel better. Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean, for sure. I mean, I play FIFA 1v1, so
Yeah. So tough.
I definitely know what you mean. I read online, I actually saw a video which was really nice of you in your house having 11 cats. Are they all still alive?
Yeah, they're still alive.
And
Yeah.
is it back in Shanghai or?
Yes, they're trying. The cats couldn't travel much because they don't like to travel, and they have to be one place. If they move the place, they need some time to get used to it. So the cats normally would just live in the home, and the dogs, they can travel, but the problem is too big.
Yeah.
They couldn't even find a flight ticket. My dogs.
So when you're here, for example, if let's just say you're traveling, you're playing at MUTUA Madrid Open, you're at the hotel, are you thinking about going home, being with your animals and stuff? Is it tough sometimes?
Sometimes, yes. If you're traveling, if you're in a room, hotel room, whatever, you feel boring. If you have a cat, I mean, that would be amazing. I mean, you don't need to be 11, but just need to be one. It's amazing.
This is one.
Yes, but the problem is the cats couldn't travel with you. That's bad. Yeah.
There's like these cat cafes, I think, where you can like.
Well, I mean, I don't need to go there. You can come to my house to drink a coffee. Then I give you free coffee and free cats to get.
If I'm ever at Shanghai, do you invite me to your house? Okay,
yeah, sure. Deal.
That's a deal.
Yeah, come to my house and have coffee.
How are you feeling about this tournament starting now, 2025 MUTUA Madrid Open? Did you have the chance to practice outside at the courts?
Not yet. Yeah, outside court, but I still think all the courts are very good. I mean, everything didn't change anything.
Yep.
Still the same. So I believe it's still very good quality. Yes.
Do you prefer to, for example, here in Madrid, do you prefer to play on those outside courts or maybe the central one inside? Which one would you say? Because obviously you have different conditions when you play outside, but then inside you get the crowd, and the crowd love you here in Madrid. So
yeah, I like the court stadium too. I mean, that one I like it because I win the best players over there. Yeah, that one I like it.
Stadium too, okay.
Yeah, but also the center court was huge because first time in that year was when I stepped in the court, huge court, like huge center court, like very good.
It is huge. It's impressive. I mean, of course, if you are at the court and you look at the people, it's a huge one.
Yeah.
Because we have to end this interview. I would love to talk for much more time, but I gotta throw you a little quiz.
Yes.
Because everyone that comes here is gonna have this quiz, and at the end of it, we're gonna have a leaderboard to see who's the best at this quiz, which is basically you have to tell me the last 10 winners of the MUTUA Madrid Open. So I'm gonna tell you each year, and you're gonna tell me what you think it is.
I know one Alcaraz, one Alcaraz and one Rublev.
Yeah, okay.
That's the last 2 years what I play, and that's all probably.
Let's go for it. Let's try it. So 2024, which was last year.
I'll try the last year Rublev.
Yes, that's one of one.
Alcaraz and then
2023 Alcaraz, that's 2 out of 2.
Yeah.
2022.
Whatever, I give Rafa all the time then.
You can go for it.
Yeah, Rafa. But 1 year I remember was Roger Federer, but I couldn't know which year.
It's not on this 10 one. It's
not in. Okay, then I'll go Rafa.
Okay, that's good.
So all the answer is Rafa for me.
2022, it was Carlos Alcaraz.
Oh yes, okay.
So he won it twice. 2021.
Let's pick a joker also one time. No. That year, I'll put Rafa. Why not?
You put in Rafa?
Yes.
Alexander Zverev, but
I don't maybe one.
You were close. 2019.
Yeah, Rafa for sure. One time I will be right.
You'll get it right. Yeah, Novak Djokovic. 2018.
Yeah, Rafa.
Alexander Zverev.
Oh really?
Yes.
Wait, when is Rafa last time there?
No, you're close. I'm telling you. 2017.
I'm not gonna change Rafa.
That's it, Rafa Nadal. 2016.
2016 already. Still Rafa. Why not?
Novak Djokovic, but they dominated the whole thing. 2015.
Rafa again.
Andy Murray. And then 2014.
I'm not going to Rafa.
That's Rafa Nadal.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's when you are testing, you put all the time C. You cannot make it run, you know. You get some point for sure. And
That's me on the driving license. She's just getting C. Well, that's everything, Zan. I mean, 4 out of 6. I would say you're not gonna be on.
all times.
You're not gonna be at the bottom of the league. Right? I'm telling you.
I wish.
The last thing I'm gonna ask you. We have this tablet in here, in which I'm gonna ask you to. Oh, maybe if I can get it right. I'm gonna ask you if you can write a question to any tennis player that's gonna come in here into the podcast. So obviously, because of media day, there's gonna be a lot of people coming in, so we don't know who's the next one. But we're gonna ask you, and we're gonna ask everyone to just write a question in here to the next person coming, and when he comes and does the interview, I'll just ask him your question. Which one it is? I'm curious now. I can't see a thing, so I'll tell you guys in a bit.
Oh, sorry.
No worries.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
If you want to go with a signature or something, you can go for it. That's it as well. CCC.
Probably not really clear. Okay.
I mean,
better.
I'm sure it will be clear. No worries.
I mean, you'll get it one more time for me.
Yes, I will.
So, yeah. Just in case.
Okay, what's the question?
Do you enjoy every day?
Do you enjoy every day?
Yeah.
That's a great question. We're gonna have a philosophical interview in the next one.
Maybe it will be tough for answering, but anyway.
I'm sure the people at home will enjoy it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time, and hope you smash it and you give us another memorable moment as that Nori and that Taylor Fritz match.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Pleasure. Thanks.